Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're going to be doing a comparison test. I got the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette that everybody's been going kind of crazy over, and I'm gonna tell you what I think about it, as well as what I think, how it compares to a palette that I already own, which is the NYX Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby. So, when you first look at them, you're thinking, well, do they have some comparisons? I think they do. I think they do in some respects, especially in the eye look that I'm going to be making today. We're going to do some swatches comparing some of the shades, not all of the shades. Of course, this one has some pinks in it, but I think some of these shades are very similar to some of the shades in here. We're going to do some swatches, and I don't think it's going to show. That's why we're doing a scientific experiment here, doing it for science, and going to see what the formula is like, as well as what the shades, how the shades are. I don't think it's a dupe necessarily like in formula, probably not, but that's why we're doing this here. So, especially these, I think these are more like topper shades, these shimmers here, and these are more like, have more of a black base to them. So let's go ahead, and if you're interested in seeing how these two compare, this is by NYX, by the way, did I say that? And this is by Makeup by Mario. Then hang tight because we're getting right into it. Okay, let's do some swatching of some shades that I think we're going to use today. So we have, these do not have shade names, neither do they in the NYX palette. They have numbers. So we're going to take this shade right here. Feels very nice and smooth. I do have the original Ethereal Eyes palette, and it is a good formula. It really is. So we're going to take this shade right here, and I think we're going to take this shade right here, and we're going to use these two on the eyes. Those are the two right there, and the top one is going to be the Mario one, and the bottom one is going to be the NYX one. Okay, this one is Mario and this is NYX. So there is a little bit of difference to them. Is it going to show up on the eyes? There's another shade in the NYX one. Let's see here. This one, no, this one is a little more pink. This one is a little more pink. I don't think that one. It could be, but it has a little bit more pink in it. So I think we'll go with that second one. Let's see. This one, let's swatch on that. This one is Makeup by Mario here. Now this one has a little bit more pink in it, but the other one's lighter. And then let's take this shade from, okay, this one not so much. Let's take this one from Makeup by Mario. Okay, that one's a little darker. This is why we're doing it. So let's take this one from NYX. Okay, that one's a little closer. Yeah, that one's definitely closer. The Makeup by Mario one is swatching a little better. So those two we will use together. Now let's try the blues. Let's try the blues here. This one is the navy one by Makeup by Mario. We've got that right there. Okay, swatch is very good. And then we've got the navy one here in the Vintage Jean Baby. Let's try this other blue. Okay, this one definitely is closer. The other one has a little bit of gray in it, but this one's definitely closer. So we'll mix those two together. So we'll do these shades, and these shades. Okay, let's move on to some shimmer shades. Okay, in Makeup by Mario, these are so smooth, but let's see. We have this one as Makeup by Mario. See, it's very shimmery. Then we have this one by NYX, which doesn't match, and this one by NYX, which doesn't quite match. Let's take this one from Makeup by Mario. This one probably matches a little better, but I don't think the shimmers don't really compare much. Let me take this one white shimmer here. Okay, that is shimmery, shiny. So let me take this one by Makeup by Mario. Those two probably compare the most. So we'll use those two. This one is a little bit more see-through. We'll definitely use those. Okay, here we go with those. Okay, we'll use those two, those as well. Okay, so I'll be right back. Let me clean these off my arms, and then we'll see. We're not getting exact matches, but we'll see which formula or which eye look we seem to like the best. Okay, like I said, we're still doing this for science. I'll be right back. Okay, it's time to do the eye test. We're going to do the NYX on the right eye and Makeup by Mario on the left eye. So let's start off with this lightest shade here on the right eye with the NYX. So we are working this in. Should I do one eye then the next eye and clean the brushes in between? No, I think I should just do both eyes at the same time. Okay, so we are working on this eye. Let me just brush off the brush here and go into the Makeup by Mario, which there's kickback on both, but there's a considerable amount on the Makeup by Mario one. It's a little lighter pigmented. We're gonna see. It's a little grayer in color. I can see this one is a little more brown, this one is a little more gray. But we'll keep on going. It might just be down to a matter of taste. So we're seeing that it's not a dupe, but I don't know, both the formulas are working out great. Let me tell you that the Mario palette is quite expensive. I will put down here, probably put up in the beginning how much each costs. I know the vintage one was about $20 and the Mario one is somewhere in the $60 range. Okay, so we've got kind of a grayer color here, a more brown color here. Let's go into the darker brown color. And here we go with the NYX one. We're just putting this in the crease. I have switched brushes. NYX does have a great formula, in my opinion. And I love this vintage Jean Baby Of course, you may do your eye look differently. Oops, let me wipe that off. And then, let me wipe this off. And going into the, which darker brown am I going into? This one right here. Into the darker brown in the Mario palette. I think this was the one. It's a little less pigmented, but it is darker than the first one, which that color kind of is misleading how gray it turned out, because there is a gray in here. Okay, this color doesn't seem to be wanting to show up for the party much. Let me try this darker brown. Okay, it's showing up. It's just everything looks very gray on this side. I don't know if that's how they intended it to look, but everything is very gray on this side, where everything on here is turning out brown. So it's a little muddy. I gotta say, it's a little muddy over here. It's not looking brown, it's looking gray. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, I guess that's what you'll find. So let's go into the navy blue over here. So we're gonna get navy blue and brown, and on this side we're gonna get navy blue and gray. Okay, I really need to wipe this off. There is a black in the Makeup by Mario palette. Maybe I'm doing something wrong with the Makeup by Mario palette. I do not know. Okay, so we're just blending this blue. Now I can vouch for this Blue Jean Baby palette. It is very good. This Makeup by Mario is a first impressions. Oops. Okay, I can say that I did not wipe. I did not wipe this off. I'm sorry about that. I'm a bad YouTuber, bad beauty influencer. So I muddied up the experiment. Now this blue is nice. It is a nice blue. You're getting a very smoky look over here. A very nice smoky look. The formula is very good. I mean, except that the muddiness issue. This blue is mixing in very well, but it looks better over here. It looks better over here than it does over here. Maybe the deciding factor is going to be these sparkles. And I'm just going to use the white sparkles, and I'm just going to use my finger, because we're going for a going out look, so to say. This is definitely more pigmented. This blue is more pigmented than this blue. I will say that. This blue is giving more blue than this one. Let's add some more blue. Let's see if we can build it up. You can definitely build it up. So the eyes. This side just looks a little grayer than this eye. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, now I'm gonna take this white shimmer right here and put it on the eyelid. I'm not going to prep it or anything like that. I'm not going to put down a base. I might bring in my brush though. And that is beautiful. So we've got that mainly for the eye. Okay, now I really need to clean my brush off here. And now we are going into the white sparkles over here on Mario. Definitely more of a topper. Let me use my finger. Not as much of a base. But you might prefer this more. Okay, so here's what I got. This is definitely a beautiful look here for the Makeup by Mario. And this is definitely a beautiful look here with the NYX Vintage Jean Baby. I'm going to clean this all up. I'm going to put some eyeliner on. I'm going to go finish up my makeup. And then we'll do the lower lash line. And then I'll have some thoughts. And then you can leave me an opinion down in the comment section and let me know which one you would prefer. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, now that I've got all my makeup on, now we are going to do the lower lash line. And I'm just going to take that navy blue from the Vintage Jean Baby. I'm not going to do any eyeliner today. We're just going to keep it real simple and just take the blue from each one and bring it down into the eye just to show off some more blue. Let me put on some Bad Cow Bang just on this part of the eye. And then let's put in an inner corner highlight. Let's still use that same color because that was the brightest color in the lot. Let's see, where is my inner corner highlight? Okay, it's right there in my hand. Use this color right here. Clean it off and use this shimmer right here. So, which side do you prefer? Let's see. Let me show them to you again. This side is a little lighter, I think. Well, I mean, the shimmer is more silver. It's got a little bit more base to it. And this one is a little bit more, well, wait, sorry, my eye was watering a bit. That's not the shade's fault, that's my fault. This one has a little bit more shimmery, or a little bit more sparkly, a little bit more ethereal, should you say. It has a little blue duochrome to it. For this one, we're shining white. Again, we've got a $20 palette to a nearly $70 palette right here. I'm thinking. I put the prices. Let me put the prices down right now. So this one, obviously, you get more shades. Let me open it back up. You get some pink shades. And this one is a little more neutral. And this one you get some more blue shades here. And this one you get one blue shade. And like I said, these two and this one here turned a little gray on my eyes. I was not expecting that. So let me know which one you prefer, which one you have, which one you might be thinking about getting, anything like that. My preference is I do like these shimmers in here. I do like these shimmers, but the formula and everything, I do seem to prefer the NYX formula, but I have both of them now, and I do appreciate each of them for different properties. So I don't think the matte formula in here is all that great. It does seem to get a little muddy, but that blue really is good. On here you have to build the blue up a little. Not a big problem, not a big problem at all. But these mattes on here, I don't know about these mattes in here, but I need to play with it some more. This one I played with a lot. I know this is good quality stuff here. I highly recommend this palette. It's $20. It's gonna give you a good look. I think this is a good look. Let me know what you think. Anyway, if you bought either of these palettes, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And I would love to hear from you. So that is my video. Please give this a thumbs up if you like it. Please leave a comment. Please like and share with your friends if you think they would like it. And most importantly, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is free. You got lots of good content. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Good vibes to everybody. And see you later. Goodbye.